Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Volunteers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Got his man quickly. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown ball!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to throw again. Throws to the tight end. Picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Volunteers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's caught. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was payback.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen in the last couple of weeks.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. There he goes. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Vols come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Here comes the heat. He's got it.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got it in the middle. It's small. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Oh, man, that's a touchdown. He's in the end zone. He has got to be able to make that catch.
They'll try to run for it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. The give to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So here is the Tennessee offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down as they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. Touchdown ball! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Middle Tennessee, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They'll run it from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touch. Time in Tennessee. The give from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now facing a 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's small. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Vols will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll run it. Creates a little space. He breaks the tackle. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
It's complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Line getting set on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. He didn't see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Throwing right. It's caught. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. It'll be 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. He's got an open man. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Vols are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Took a shot as he threw. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And back to the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Volunteer! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got his man in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gives it on the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He's got him. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line. It's reverse. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense has it. They're on the move. Inside the 40. The 40. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got his man across the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Field goal is good. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession... half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half.
He lofts one down the sideline. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. Sends it back in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's picked off for the fourth time today.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
Lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Running into the open space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
First down for the offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Paul. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. Turning it on. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. New set of downs after the completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Rides the back on the option to give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Vols will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
You got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Unloads quickly. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here is the Tennessee offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Volunteers send out the punt unit. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down for this offense. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Three to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. There he goes. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the ground, he's got it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's complete. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And the try is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Paul. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires one high and deep. Downfield and incomplete, the defense holds. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Looking to take a shot. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
And he missed it. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Pressure coming. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th-down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. The play action fake. He's taking a deep shot. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And he's thrown another interception. Got room on the return. Touchdown ball! The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. SMU is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost reminds me of the days of the great Pony Express. They're up by 24 over Memphis. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got the quick pass.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They'll run play action. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Brings into the open. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Vols will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape,
intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total dominance.